Nicholas Thornton in a former life, a happy young boy and later a teenager who enjoyed so many things that teenagers do: holidays, cars, adventures, camping trips with his younger brother. Yet this is where he is now, an inpatient in Rochford Mental Health Unit in Essex, a victim of a system still failing the vulnerable.
Ready?
Nicholas has autism and learning difficulties, but no diagnosed mental health problem. When we met him, he was with his mother Emma and his brother Sebastian at a dog show, a rare day out. Because of his treatment over the years, he is now non-verbal and wheelchair-bound. His brother reads out his words.
And you wear the headphones and the glasses so you're not overstimulated, is that right? When you're in a hospital, is there too much stimulation? And does that make you upset?
It's like torture that I can't get away from the alarms and everything. The number of people, the fluorescent lights.
For more than 10 years, Nicholas, who is now 28, has been moved from one inappropriate placement to another. He has suffered abuse, both physical and verbal. For the majority of his time, he is locked up, away from his family and his friends and his community. Now an investigation by The Independent and Channel 4 News can reveal the extent of that abuse. These photos were taken in several different units before Nicholas had reached Rochford. They are hard to look at.
It must be upsetting for you, Sebastian.
It is. You shouldn't been put through it at all. 10 years of it, and mostly away from all family and friends. I've not seen a friend for 7 years.
Nicholas was in supported living, but it fell through, and in the decades since, he's been moved to a home for people with drug and alcohol addictions, to a dementia care home, and to general hospitals with staff untrained in autism. In one hospital unit, he was attacked. A nurse tried to suffocate him.
Nicholas, why do you think people treat you like that?
They just don't understand autism. The suffocate nurse, he said when doing it, he hates people with disabilities.
The Trust has confirmed that this took place, and the police have said they wanted the case to go to court, but the Crown Prosecution Service did not proceed. In another unit, he was allegedly stripped naked and left in front of a window for passers-by to see. We spoke to his sister Alex.
The police came on that incident and they told the staff to cover him up. He's been whacked with pillows at other places. He's been pinched, hit, slapped. Nicholas has gone through so much, and I think it should be out there, and people should be exposed at what they've done.
It's 12 years since the Winterbourne home scandal, in which staff were secretly filmed abusing the clients. A scandal that led the government to promise people with learning disabilities and those with autism would not be locked up.
The government calls it the Transforming Care Programme, and it is designed specifically to get people with autism and/or learning difficulties back into the community. According to the charity MenCap, though, there are still more than 2,000 people in those inpatient units. Now, there is a target to reduce this by 50% by next March, but according to latest estimates, they are going to miss that target by 4 years. Of course, that he is far from alone is of no consolation to Nicholas or his family. What are your fears, I suppose, if the situation can't be resolved?
I just fear that he's going to end up dead. either waste away or at the hands of an abusive carer, to be quite honest.
Essex County Council, who are responsible for his care, said,
"In a small number of very complex cases, there can be challenges in sourcing provision in the community which meets the person's needs. In such complex cases, we always work to ensure the person's safety and well-being and to make sure that they continue to receive the right level of support. We are carefully considering the concerns raised and will work with the family to take forward appropriate actions in accordance with our procedures."
being placed into the right community setting means, above anything else, Nicholas could spend more time with his family.
Are you the younger brother?
Yes.
Was he bossy? Yeah, well, you must miss him.
Yeah. You just need to be somewhere that, let's say, supports and listens to what you need.
We first filmed with Nicholas at the dog show in August, but agreed to hold it because it was hoped the situation would resolve itself without publicity. But it hasn't. He remains in Rochford Mental Health Unit.
I just don't understand why this happens to so many autistic people.
That's not right.
Something needs to be done.